Well, here we are at the beginning of our trip to Italy, where it's this June 2004, and you can see that the kids are already decked out, ready to go. We're in New York at JFK. We've had a busy day, busy night for a lot of them with graduation. It's Karen and Dottie and Andrew over there and Hannah. So we're just waiting for our flight to take off at 6:55 tonight. Okay, here we are in Monaco. We're doing picture takes. There is our bus, and we're all taking pictures, and we're getting ready to go on our walking tour. Negresco Square.
Masena.
Masena. Where was Negresco?
Negresco was the hotel. Will be our meeting point. 12:30. Okay, right here. Piazza Masena. Everybody knows this street. This is the whole square. This is the whole square. You see all these red buildings right there. Some orientation. Why not? It's the city hall. Okay, so don't get confused because you see the sign Hotel de Ville. So if you come to France and book a room in Hotel de Ville, you're absolutely wrong because you will sleep in the city hall.
No, isn't that cool? It's an old flea market in Nice that we're walking down.
This little tiny street right here on the left. When you walk in there, you turn right or left. It's very nice. When you come back always, it's very, it looks
Yeah, this is the Just Palace.
Look at this.
Look at that old bear. This is a holiday today, Catholic holiday. And so this is just something that is done once a year, this market. Here we are at the beach area.
Sand, stone. It's very good for your body. Like there. It's good for your feet walking on stones. So, as I told you, this is the whole beach. When you have when you want to walk on Opera Plage, there's the Opera House from the other side. So this Opera Plage, beach of the Opera. If you want to be towers right there. So everything is here. Okay. Something else, what you see here on the right hand side, you see.
Here we go, down to the beach. We're gonna dip our hands and our feet into the French Riviera.
Isn't it amazing?
That we're Look how absolutely blue it is. This is why it's called the Blue Shore. There's nice sand. Brilliant. Go, Catherine.
I did.
Andrew, did you get in? Here we are above the market square in Nice. You see all the shops they put up. Today is the holiday. Found out it's Pentecost. And this only happens once a year where they set up the markets. Lots of antiques. Pretty pricey. Banks are alongside here and also restaurants. And this is the Palace of Justice across the way. Here's a scene of Massenet Square, which is in Nice. We've just finished walking around the market and everything. You see Richard up there close to the fountain. Whoops, he just disappeared. Where did he go? There he is. You can see the hills of Nice. It's a beautiful city.
Oh, there's a bunch of boats down in the harbor. Narrate.
Wow.
Alex,
There's
what kind
the
of plants
harbor.
are those?
What kind of plants?
Yeah. Harbor
You're kidding
Nice,
me.
France.
I can tell you what.
Perfect shot.
Tunnel.
You can see the blue water down there. It's gorgeous.
Oop, hello. Another one coming in. Out there in the bay. That's a nice big house there on top of that hill.
Yes.
Yeah. I think
That's a good one.
you look good in that, Charlie. The gardens around the front. You'd look good in that, Charles. Yeah. There's the local marina dock.
Oh.
Look at those
Little sailboat.
4 or 5 yachts up there in the front end of that thing.
Going into a
Quaint little
tunnel?
community down below. In the window.
Okay, here we are in Monaco, and you can see the palace. Here it's. There we go. There's the palace. And then as I go over here to the left, this is Monte Carlo. They let us come here and take about 10 minutes to take pictures. Otherwise, it costs 90 euro to drive through.
You cannot really see it. It's very.
Is it
small.
like you can see the top of it? Or
No,
is
no,
that
no, no.
how-
You see
Okay.
it's between the Royal Palace and the Ocean Museum. It's
Okay.
inside. You know,
And
it's
that's
very
where
small.
she's
It's
buried.
Where she's buried.
Grace Kelly is buried here. And I had it wrong a while ago. The fortress-looking thing closest to the camera is the palace. And I'll zoom in on that. Right there. And then back there is the Ocean Museum. And the cathedral. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, here's the cathedral. Right in there, I bet, where Grace Kelly is buried.
Huh? Yes.
This is our first hotel that we're staying in on the Cinque Terre trip. Varis Leguera is the name of the little town. And then there are some mountains back this way.
Okay, here we are at dinner in Varis Leguera at the Albergo Amici Hotel. And this is the group that we have joined with from Oklahoma. Hi, Oklahoma. Wave to me here. One or two of you feel like doing that. And we're having this lovely pesto as a beginning appetizer. Lovely bottled water. And there's Lisa and Dottie coming.
This is Torino. Go on.
Here we are on our second day.
Don't move on the train without saying goodbye to me, okay? Don't move. Okay,
We're getting ready to take the train to Cinque Terre. It looks like a hunchback today. Leslie, looks like a hunchback. Show us the fashion. Yeah. We bought umbrellas from an umbrella vendor. So I think we're all okay because all our umbrellas are under the bus. Okay, here we're getting onto the train. Yeah. The train leaving for Cinque Terre. Most of our group is on this particular car. We've just taken off. We're going to make 3 stops. There's Lisa, Kylie, Stacy. We're going to get off on the 2nd stop. Yes.
Here we go. Right about now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's a cafe up there.
That is so cool. I want to get in.
Wow. This is the first train stop, and we're not getting out, but this is a spectacular view. This is the Liguerian Sea, which is on the Italian Riviera.
Wow. Look at that water. It's so cool. Oh, man.
Getting off here?
Ooh, I would not want to be out in the middle of that.
This is Manarola. Alex, they're reaching water wheel there. Okay, here we are at the top.
There, Judy?
Yes. I'm at the top of Manarola. We took a winding, steeping path to get up here, and this is the view. Absolutely beautiful. There's also a pathway over there across the way on the terracing. Okay, this is called the Liguerian Sea because it's in the state of Liguere. So that's what they call their body of water that's nearest them. They name it after the state. This is the church that's up here. And they go inside and see what's in. Doing some restoration of a hotel there.
Same thing I said before. Okay, the train leaves at 12:43, but it's better to have some minutes in the pocket.
This is the second village in Cinque Terre that we're visiting. And you can see that the villages get a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger. Lots of fresh produce everywhere, lots of traffic in the street. Okay, here we are down at the waterfront in Vernazza. And we're going to walk around. Real relaxed atmosphere. We walk down around here and go over to the rocks. Another view looking back toward Vernazza. You see the waves crashing above the rocks.
Bravo, bravo.
There goes Richard. It's absolutely beautiful. You see why the only access to somebody just got wet. Watch the waves coming in, crashing in about right now. Access to the villages is just by boat and by train. You see the houses up on top of the mountain there. I guess that's close to where the point is over here. Again, a shot of the marina. And the boats.
video.
Stop. He's trying to get around you. Oh, there he is. Oh, there you are. We were wondering where you disappeared to.
Looking around, taking in the view.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yes.
Very expensive. Very expensive. Nathaniel, I think we missed
I don't
it.
think this island has a point. It wasn't the point that we're looking for.
No.
I want to go to that point. The next one. Let's go to that point.
Matt, hurry. Go to that point.
Something to eat. And then
Go to
look
that
for the
point.
at the next stop.
Go down.
Yeah, this island doesn't have a point.
Really, it's pointless. Let me get the look.
It's a neat little area in here where the tide goes in. Lots of water coming over these rocks. Way down there. We're in Monte Rosso, and this is the last of the Cinque Terre that we're going to visit today. You can kind of see one of the villages that we came from. And there is a lookout point there. Charles, say that again. Get a close-up of where are we lost. No, yeah. That village right there is where we couldn't find Richard. He knew where he was. You can see all of the villages here. We're on our way up to the Chiesa Cappuccini to see an original Van Dyke.
The thing about mine is it scans.
And we're going up this little pathway to see this painting. Down below you can see a World War II bunker. Guys standing on it.
I guess they have small gun emplacement munitions or gun emplacements.
We're getting higher and higher. Say hi, girls.
Hello.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
At the bunker, you can see where you go in, the doors.
World War II bunker.
At the Chiesa Cappuccini. And this is where the Cappuccini, Kappa.
Cappuccini, established 1619, the Stazione de Van Dyke.
Okay, so we're going to go in and see the picture. Go on in, Martha. Yeah. I was just going to get you going up the path.
Yeah, my best.
We still got another couple of cars up there.
Dyke. Absolutely beautiful. This was definitely worth the walk up here. Spectacular view coming and a beautiful, beautiful art. Beautiful little church. We climbed up to the cemetery above the church.
Oh, they all died in 1994.
There's a vacancy there. Want to stay there for tonight? Are they fresh or silk?
there's some that are, these are fresh.
In here, more of a mausoleum.
Down in there, and you get over here.
There are lots of people buried up here. Oh yeah.
They all this way?
We came in, don't come over.
Okay. We spent our time going up the church and we didn't get down, but they say that right down here is a man holding this building up. I'm going to try to, oh, I see him getting closer. Cool. Evidently the kids played in the water down below. A lot of them are sopping wet. That is a great statue. Carved out of the cliffs. We're getting ready to go get back on the train and go back to La Spezia. Leave this beautiful setting, and then we're going to take the bus to Florence. Did you enjoy your pizza?
9.
9. You didn't like it? It's all right.
Never have.
Vecchio. Oh, duh.
That's Ponte Vecchio.
I'm gonna zoom in on that. I thought that was interesting how that used to be where the butchers were, correct? And they got the guy, the mayor of Florence, got tired of.
Am I in your picture?
No, not yet. He got tired of them throwing their stinky meat out into the river, and so he gave it over to the goldsmiths. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
We're up in the Plaza de Michelangelo.
Yes.
Okay.
Where David.
Where
one
David.
Of, one of the 10,000 Davids.
Yes, we'll scoot around here and see the one of the 10,000 Davids. There he is in green in all his glory.
It's not clean.
No, it's not clean. We're going to see the clean. Again, this is Ponte Vecchio, and this is on the River Arno. And you can see everything from here. See the Duomo. This is a great view from up here. Here we are in Florence. This is Wednesday. Today is a holiday, so right now it's not just real crowded. This is our meeting spot where we always meet. And this is the Plaza del Signore. And we're gathering here to do our guided tour. That's the Uffizi over there. This is the statue of Poseidon. There's scaffolding around this particular David. It's at 9 o'clock. The bells are ringing. I'm Miss Daniels. This is Neptune. Toward the Uffizi. Here we are at the Duomo. And this is the baptistry. And this is the cathedral. These are the gates of paradise.
Actually made by another guy, his name was Lorenzo Ghiberti, but then they didn't use design on their works, they just made their self-portraits. So, Lorenzo Ghiberti has represented himself upright on the left. You should count 3 panels from the top left. Very far on the left, the top left, the 196 for around 150 years. And it was actually never finished. Can you see the part that was not finished? Where is it? Can you see it? Where the stones at the...
Galileo is buried here. This statue inside the Santa Croce is the inspiration for the Statue of Liberty.
We're looking sad.
This is Michelangelo's
It's
there.
got a very typical nose. Everybody recognizes Dante Da Vinci. It's got his back of nose.
This is Dante.
Nose. And why is he not buried? Because before people realized he would become so famous, over months, years, he would be
Michelangelo's body
the
is right in
tutor
here with his
of the
family.
children or an ambassador. And then he wrote this Divine Comedy while he was in Ravenna. And that's where he's buried.
This is
So the
some
statue
shields.
was made, the monument was made in the 1800s. That's why it's so big, bigger than the rest. Everything was bigger in the 1800s. Statue on the left, Italia, the country you're visiting, female, okay? And on the right, poesia, poetry, rhyme, poetry, rhyme.
Poetry, Italy, Dante.
And they both.
This is Machiavelli's tomb.
People might want to say that somebody is skilled, a skilled person, a strategic person, not naive. That person knows how to behave in a difficult, politic situation.
Famous composer Barbara Seville, of course, and the statue in front of his grave is La Musica. This is the monastery that is attached to Santa Croce, the church. Beautiful courtyard. This is just another view of the chapel next to Santa Croce. We're standing in line to get in the Accademia, which is just right down here. And we have come quite a ways. We're just almost into the door itself. Here we are inside of the Duomo Cathedral in Florence. And this is looking up into the cupola of the Duomo. It's very top. Everything is painted. Very beautiful. This is the third largest cathedral in the world. The first being St. Peter's in Rome, second being St. Paul's in London, and then the Duomo in Florence. Well, here we are mid-afternoon in Florence, and we're all waiting on everybody to gather so that we can move on to another place and go to the Ponte Vecchio. Here we are at the Ponte Vecchio. We're getting ready to go walk across and look in the shops. This is the oldest bridge. Here's a view from the bridge, looking back toward the Uffizi. I don't know if you can see the trout
They
down
don't
there,
look trouty to me. They look
but they're
hard.
really big
They look like
trout
carp.
in the Arno River here off the Ponte Vecchio. Pretty big.
Sono grandi. Dei salmoni sono.
Okay, we bought shoes today. There's Kyle putting his on. Andrew, turn yours to the side. Yeah, the toes. Those are too cool. There's Chris's. And there's Aaron. Aaron, who told me that he lost his passport, that it was stolen. Outside of Venice. And now the girls are in a hurry to get to the beach because we're just a block away. This is our great hotel, just a block away from the beach. Hotel Torino. And it's very quiet here right now. Here we are at the beach area and we're looking for our hotel, and we get to use the equipment here on this side of the beach. Lots of bright, beautiful Mediterranean colors. And a bevy of umbrellas and chairs. This is the Adriatic Sea, or the Venice Harbor. Is the water really, really cold?
Oh my goodness, yes. It's okay to walk down there. It's not rough like yesterday.
There are all the kids out there. And Stacy's, oh, get to that. Smells on the beach. Karen did get out and swim. And Charles is smoking his pipe. Where's your pipe?
It's in my pocket.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you want... Here we are doing a photo op on the Adriatic Sea at Lido de Jesolo. Here are the parents taking pictures.
Oh, Dottie, I got you. Oh, I'm wait, hold it, hold it. We're done, Mama. Okay, I'm gonna get try to smile. We're not real happy.
Chris and Nathaniel have already gone up to the room, so they're...
Get stamps, and they said it was closed, but it'd be open after 6. Saw it.
Yeah. You can say we were at Monte Carlo. I took a picture of it.
We were in Monte Carlo because that's where they have the race every year.
It cost, I think, €96 to drive into Monaco for half a day.
Juanetta!
That's what he was telling me.
Juanetta! Juanetta!
Am I on your way?
This is Juanetta, Lido de Jesolo. What do you have, Juanetta? Seashells. Juanetta and Hannah. Hannah's building something in the sand. Juanetta's picking seashells. I'm trying to get him.
See what this is. Can you tell, is that a crab? I can't tell, I think he's dead. But he's still got his shell. Oh. It's the first critters. People like I bet so. We are getting ready to get on our water ferry to go over to Venice. This is Friday.
Yeah.
This is the harbor. Some people are loading there, but our group is standing here waiting anxiously for our turn. We're on the Edondola.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Here we are on our approach into Venice. Here we go. Here is the Bridge of Sighs. This is where the prisoners passed over before they were put in their dungeons. This is the courtyard of the Ducal Palace.
Bad to be dropped in here. And they created the very first capitalistic country in the world. And commerce made possible to the society to grow wealthy. So they made everything somehow directed towards the window. And
this is out of the window of the Doge Palace. We're in the Grand Council room. Bridge of Sighs. Here's Nathaniel going to the Bridge of Sighs. What is your crime? What is your crime?
I killed 50 men.
Oh no. Sighs. Let me hear you sigh, girls. Here's the view out the lagoon that they would see. Whoops, I'm sorry, how to go. Chris, sigh.
Stamps for the United States.
Okay.
Not just for Europe.
Here we are in St. Mark's Square.
After the cooling down, which is the last phase where the glass is cooled down for 24 hours at 600 degrees. Now glass is already solid, that's already strong. That's why it's going to put it back into the oven to warm the part that has to be worked in a second time. There are no schools here at Venice where they can learn this work. Normally it's father who teaches to the son, directly in the factory. And they take about 15 years to become a glass master.
Here is the Grand Canal from the Rialto Bridge. We had quite an adventure getting here. I'm going to take a gondola ride at 2 o'clock. The other side of the Rialto Bridge. We're inside a music museum. It's at Antonio Vivaldi. Here we are on our gondola ride in Venice. And here is our gondolier.
Juanetta, will you hand him our cameras
Okay,
in your lap?
I sure will. And there's Andrew and Stacy, Richard, myself, and Nathaniel. Mozart was there. Here we are coming out on the Grand Canal. There's the Rialto Bridge. Just beautiful. Here we're opening up onto the Grand Canal. I've been looking at this on my screensaver for a year now, and here we are. Sing us a song. Here's a great shot of the Basilica, just right off of San Marco Square in Venice. Another shot of the bell tower. It's a beautiful day today and not really crowded. It's Saturday and we are in Verona on a stop that is not on the trip, but Alex, our guide, likes the town, and this is the town where Romeo and Juliet lived. So we're going to go into the old town for a little walking tour and have some time on the square to eat lunch before we get back on the bus and drive to Como. This is just their park, just a little city hall and stuff. I know, we're so far behind, but I think he's stopping up here for us.
Briefly, as you know, there's a lot of police, there's something going on, so I explained it. This is Vittorio Emanuele II. I told you about the king who united Italy. This will be our meeting point at 1 o'clock. Okay, going on, and you will see that they already prepare the Aida festival. You know, the Verdi festival. You will see the plastic statues when we pass. So I mention it now. I will walk slow. You see them on the right hand side. 50 years German castle.
Max Laudatio. Buongiorno a tutti. L'applausino, anche se siete pochi qua davanti, l'applausino. Venite di qua che così ci parliamo. Buongiorno a tutti da Max Laudatio. Oggi è una giornata un po' particolare, abbassa anche la musica appena sul palco. Oggi è una giornata un po' particolare perché è un grande evento, una grande festa e noi vorremmo farvi compagnia per 48 ore, quindi arriveremo fino a domani sera. Io oggi non sono qua in veste di inviato di Striscia la Notizia, ci mancherebbe altro, non ci sono problemi, non avete fatto niente di male, ma sono qui perché Verona mi ha un po' adottato, ve lo devo dire sinceramente, perché negli ultimi 4 anni l'edizione bene. Vi ho detto tutte le volte che mi invitano in Piazza Bra io vengo perché mi porta bene professionalmente. La prima volta lavoravo a Match Music e sono passato alle Iene, dopo le Iene sono tornato a Verona e sono passato a Striscia la Notizia. Mancheranno un po' di anni.
This is the second largest, second oldest Colosseum. Second largest Colosseum. It holds like 20,000, and I believe that the Colosseum in Rome held 40,000. And Sting is going to be performing here in 4 days.
You saw it. The performance we saw is 50 years a car dealer. Celebrate the 50 years anniversary. A Volkswagen car dealer. Okay, that was the whole thing about. We will now turn left, so I will explain that here what we see. When we turn left, you see the market, Piazza del Ebre. You will see some stands, and in the middle there is Santa Lucia, what I told you, the saint. And also, then you have to look on your right up. Then you see a tower. It's called Torre Lamberti, 12th century, from the 12th century. And then, when we go from the market, we turn right, and then we come to this beautiful square, Piazza di Signora, which is the square of the Lord, where you see the old administration building of the Scalgari family, the palaces, the monument of Dante Alighieri, the great writer, and then we go on to the graves of the Scalgari.
That's the tower that he was talking about. 12th century, 13th century, one of the two, I think. Beautiful market set up. That may be the tower he was talking about. The statue of Dante.
Don't look at me, but only listen to me, okay, because they're guides. Okay, Dante Alighieri, Piazza Signoria. Do you see some? Very good, very good. Very good. Perfect.
Here's the graveyard right here, the cemetery. Look at that, wow. Oh, what? This may be the balcony.
This is.
Always the highlight. Really not fair. So in my bag is Romeo's house. And I found it by accident because I had it at restaurant. And then I gave in a card and they said you already had Romeo's house. In the bag, they see the bird Shakespeare.
Those are about when she was on.
We're getting ready to go see that.
Be like Laura next time. I'm so glad. because it's not only, still this Calgary palaces here. We came from the other side. You see the peak of Torre Lamberti, the 12th century tower. But I wonder if you can, you see these glasses here, right there. The Romans also been here. So here you see parts from the Romans. I mean, we go to Rome, there and you see more, but there you see like the floor of the Romans, and there you see a Roman bath over there, right there.
Okay. The Romans were here too. This is Roman ruins Some Roman ruins underground here. And then there's a Roman bath on the other side. And here's a Roman bath. The ruins of a Roman bath. We're on our way to Juliet's house.
All the graffitis.
Graffitis and love notes, is that what it is? No, just graffiti.
Lots of hearts, though.
Yeah.
See lots of hearts.
There's the balcony to Juliet. Just a very small square in here, and you can see that it's very crowded. There's Juliet's statue. I love the way they have the flowers arranged in the bicycles. This is back at the Colosseum in Verona. And they're getting ready for the Verdi Festival. So they've got all these gigantic Verdi characters that I guess they put out. I'm going to zoom in on them. They've got all this stuff going on behind us.
Sono andata via via scoprendo che sono passata da quella di Diabolic agli occhiali stile Sandra Mondaini. Diventavo anche carina. Poi ho passato un mese a marinarmi la pelle con degli impacchi alle alghe. Tant'è vero che a un certo punto mi si sono formati anche dei coralli qua sotto. Però alla fine ho ottenuto il risultato che volevo. Avevo la pelle liscia come il culetto di un bambino. E per fortuna la Delmo se n'è accorta dopo tutti quegli sforzi. Però neanche detto
There we go. Let's get pictures of the inside of one of the arches of the Colosseum.
Brava! Ha ragione il mio guru.
Look at the Alps, that's snow over there. That's not marble.
That's the real stuff. We need to take a picture of that. It's really calm, nice. Just curious.
Yeah, mine.
Oh, Alex said it is too.
And there's the circus I think that we was talking about.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
There's an airplane going on.
there is.
Where?
Just right over there.
Well, he does and then remote it says
We are getting off the bus for Como. Gonna take a boat ride. It's just absolutely beautiful. Look how clear it is. You can see all the little fishies. And this is a view of Hotel Bellevue. Beautiful little arbor here. That's our hotel.
You know that the is me.
Out in the middle of it. I guess that's where it goes off into the wishbone shape.
Maybe. He said we were in the middle. Flexo is a resident, not a house.
Really?
So it should be, well, I mean, it's a hotel or something like that. Because they have the flags in the front.
Oh, that's a great way to be able to tell, huh?
Yeah.
Just get prettier and prettier and prettier. says that the flags indicate a hotel. So this place doesn't have any flags, so it's a residence.
I like this place. You like this place?
He says the flags mean that it's a hotel, and this is a residence because it doesn't have any flags. Like that place back there in the corner.
They have this molding grass. Pardon? Do they have the molding? Yeah, well, they have, for sure they have somebody in molding grass for that. Well, I didn't mean the old one.
We're making our turn around the lake. So we'll get this side. Here's Richard on our balcony of our hotel room. Here's our hotel. It's the Hotel Bellevue, and it is just that. Absolutely beautiful view.
You have a balcony?
Yes!
How big is your bathroom? Is your bathroom huge?
I don't know. I haven't checked it yet. How big is y'all's bathroom?
It's bigger than our room in the last.
Is this two windows, y'all's room?
No.
I need to come up and see it.
Where's calling them? Do they have a balcony?
Let me see, but y'all can come use our balcony for a little bit.
Lisa?
Well, we're so overwhelmed over the bathroom. Have you seen the bathroom?
No?
Oh, they're right above us? It's huge.
Well, let me go look at our bathroom then. What room number are y'all? 314. I'll come up. Okay, they're saying the bathroom is just amazing. Oh my goodness. It is. Finally have a shower. Hi, Kylie. Here it is, just right at about nighttime on the lake. It's Sunday, June 6th, and here we are, beginning of the morning, and this is beautiful Lake Como. It's really bright over here with the sun coming up. Man fishing downstairs. Leaving at 10 o'clock. This is Sunday. We're getting all our luggage off the bus right now. I'm going to say goodbye to Sergio. Good morning, Stacy. I got cap on. Very much. Are going up the escalator. Got some people up this morning. It's a beautiful train station. Here we are getting on the train. We have rows 21 to 78. Everybody getting settled in for our 4.5 hour ride to Rome on the Eurostar.
little nervous here.
Here we are in the Rome train station. Very busy place. Waiting for people to go downstairs to use the restroom. You had to pay 60 cents to get in, so it's very interesting getting change. You see everybody going to McDonald's. The terminals are over there.
The outside of the city is also named Emilia. Rome is an easy city, to be honest. You can nearly walk from everywhere, not from our hotel, but from everywhere you can walk. The public transportations are also very simple. Mostly it's buses. There are 2 subway lines, a red and a blue line. You will have experience with these subway lines tomorrow. And also we will take a public bus. Tickets are right now, I think, in euro.
This is where we're staying tonight, on this particular lake. I don't know the name of it though. Wow.
Okay, but I would say
here is the room view. I need to find out the name of this lake. This is absolutely gorgeous. Hello, Scott. It is unbelievable. On the road down from our hotel, Al Refugio, this is the city of Nemi, which the lake is named after. And we're walking in to go to a little market down there. Look who I see across the road. Is it worth it? And you can see they're having the celebration of the seed. They've got booths all set up, and I think lots of people are buying strawberries. Are y'all?
Here. Now I need this for class so I can show them this market. Here's some of this outside.
Yeah. Oh, there's a boar's head.
Maybe that's what that is hanging out. I had some last night.
That was. Pumpkin seeds.
What?
There's you some almonds, Richard, and peanuts.
Where?
I wish the smell of the strawberries could get on this video. Strawberries over there.
She did. Look at the mushrooms up there.
We're gonna head back.
Okay.
Water bottles in that fountain. It must be good water. Here's Betty.
In Italy this time.
And Antonio, her friend. There's Nathaniel. Christopher. Okay, Betty, say something.
In Italian?
Oh, okay.
Ciao. I'm really glad to see you all here. I hope you're gonna understand what I'm saying right now when you look at the video. And I wish you could stay longer, but well, I guess I'm gonna see you in these 2 days in Rome, so we can see each other for a little bit longer again. Yeah.
There goes the sun setting over the lake. It is going down really, really, really fast. You can zoom in. Very pretty. There it goes.
little girls laughing at them.
Turn around and say, you know, like, and now.
Do you need something to put your foot on? I don't know. Ask him if he needs.
Yeah, I need it. Tune. Yeah. I don't want to play anymore.
Lullaby.
Over the rainbow, something I want to see open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up.
This
Okay.
is my car. I mean, not American car. Not
Great
Ford.
car.
Yeah, great car.
Great car.
You can also put this down. It's a cabrio.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's cool. It's got red interior too.
Yeah, also.
It's a Peugeot. It's a beautiful. This is Monday, June the 7th, and it is about 6:20 a.m. in the morning. We're going to have breakfast at 6:30, and then we are going to go to Rome at 7. We're about an hour, maybe a little bit further than that, outside of Rome. Do the Colosseum first, and then the Vatican this afternoon. So we're excited about this day, but it's a lovely area here. This is just a different view from the lake and a view of the gardens below. The hotel is terraced on different levels. So some of the rooms are there, and then our rooms were here. You can see Scott down there. And our breakfast area and dinner area is right there in the ristorante. We are at the Colosseum. There's the gladiators.
Search sign one
cheaper than Kmart. 20 volts at €1.
Am I not zipped up?
No. Do you think these men out here mowing?
How cool is that?
It is too cool. Here we are walking to the inside.
Now I show you 50,000.
Okay.
And then 10 minutes everybody out. Circus Maximus was 5 times bigger than this one. 250,000 people could watch. Show your faces. Incredible. Don't forget that the Romans enjoyed their life very much. They used to go to the circus, to the stadium, to the theaters. There were many theaters in Rome, not only one. Don't forget the bath. 11 bathing establishments. Public. Public. You know what it means, public? It's not that you have your own bath, because I had, of course. There were 11 public.
This is underneath where they kept the animals, the gladiators stayed, and had elevators. Wooden floor with sand on top.
And near the station, did you take the train by the station from the station?
Yes.
Here we are on the second floor. I believe this platform right over here is where the emperors used to sit. I'll zoom in a little bit. Right in there, and the gladiators would enter and salute to him. That was very interesting. The word arena means sand. So it was a wooden floor on top of it, and then it had sand on top of it, and that's where the word arena came from. And up there was the nosebleed section. There's some of the seats that have been reproduced in marble to show what it used to look like. Hi, here's Richard and I at the Roman Colosseum. This is June the 7th, 2005. We're having a wonderful tour.
Thanks, Stacy.
I'm already in next year. It's 2004. Thank you, Stacy. That's pretty neat.
Wow.
There are the steps and I guess the seats. There's the stage area. And right above that is the recreated seating. Wow.
This is where the seats would be.
Well, Here's a view from one of the arches where you can see I think that was the Temple of Venus. And the Roman Forum is inside, on the other side of that. And I'll go over to the other way and you can see the arch. I think she said it was a Constantinople.
Wow, a little bit.
Chris and Hannah. We'll walk down one of those corridors. Okay, we're walking now toward the Sacred Road into the Roman Forum.
Buongiorno.
Are these original?
Yes.
Wow.
That crane in the middle.
Uh-huh. The shape of the wheels of the chariot. This is the back side of the Imperial Palace.
But the only piece left is that little piece. And sometimes the stampo was inside the walls, inside the rooms was painted. We will have an idea when we go in.
Senate and people of Rome.
When we walk downtown, maybe you already noticed. No, so this is also very important for design.
First representation of the menorah, 72 AD.
So now we are going to walk this area which is called Foro Romano, Roman Forum. Forum means the square where the Romans used to gather to listen political, economical, social news. The foundation of Rome took place on top of the hill, the Palatine, 753 BC. The Romans, after they conquered population living on the other hills, they wanted to have a meeting place, and they chose this part of Rome, which was a very small valley. They drained the waters, and they started to build a temple. So at the very, very beginning, it was only a religious center, then became political area, much later commercial, but not sufficient for the population of Rome. More than 1 million in the time of Augustus. That's why when we come out this way, you will see the forum built by Julius Caesar, the Augustus, many other centers were added to this one. Anyhow, the level in which now we are going to walk is not the level of ancient Rome, no 7th century BC, 8th century BC, but is the level of Rome in the time of Emperor Augustus. So it's the level of Rome 2,000 years ago. When Augustus died, he said, I found Roma. The temples were built and rebuilt many times because very often fire destroyed them. At the very beginning, most of them were made with wood and then with stone, but fire destroyed, which are BC. 7 BC, 6 BC is one layer on top of the other. Now, all this area was excavated about 300 years ago. Can you see those people straight down in the other terrace? Can you see them? Try to imagine coverage. Also the Arch of Titus was covered, half of it. All the columns that you see up, they were excavated. The only ones which were always standing, straight down in front of us, the 3 columns. You remember I showed you in the book, is that one, the Temple of Castor and Pollux. And they couldn't make excavations here because there were no buildings. Here was used for pasture, for cows and lambs, because, and then the new gods, because underneath, because we have many documents. And I tell you, I show you now, these are the ruins of imperial palaces, the back side of them, look. Now, The main, and this is the Circus Maximus. The garden up there, beautiful, really. It's open to people, but it's a lot of time. The fire burning. In the book I show you how it was. And just behind this temple, where you see the roses over there, if you want you can have a look, there is the garden, rectangular shape. There was all this. The Art of Augustus was here.
Base of the Temple of Julius Caesar, and we're going around to look and see where his body was brought here and it was cremated here, and we're going to go around and look and see where they still bring flowers. This is where his body was cremated.
What was this right here? Actually, it was a church. Yes, it is a church now. It was a temple. Okay, if you come
Symbolic of Rome, the grape, olive, and fig tree.
The building that you see here behind me, from the political point of view, this is the most important. Most important because it was the Senate, where the senators used to gather to make laws for the Roman Empire. You know how important is the Roman law? Because still now, if you want to become a lawyer in Europe, the world of civilization, you have to pass an examination at the university, which is very, very difficult. It's called La Legge Romana, il diritto romano, the Roman rights. So it's a base to become a lawyer.
This is where the Senate sat. It's later turned into a church. The original doors are at St. John's Cathedral. Whenever the Vatican became independent in 1929, this became another building.
Here there is the tomb of Romulus. So this is one of the most ancient parts of the Forum. Understand? I told you before, the Romans used to bury dead outside the city. The city was up there, small, square city, okay? And Romulus was buried here. There is an inscription which is very hard to interpretation, little Greek, little Latin, supposed to be the tomb of Romulus. That's the reason why Julius Caesar wanted to protect this area. That's why the black square marble was made by Julius Caesar and protected by this marble. Nobody could step on it because underneath the tomb of Romulus. There were prisoners. And here, down here, there is the prison.
This is where Peter and Paul were put in prison. And this is where Peter was crucified upside down. Fourth century. I know.
You could learn.
I made one of these.
Where they sold gold and silver.
Now it's called the Silver Street.
This is called the Silver Street.
This was built in the time of Julius Caesar. So we are, you know, the period which is just before Emperor Augustus. It's pretty cool.
This was the Forum, built during Julius Caesar's time.
That's why the Emperor Augustus know that never we know the name of this architect. Very seldom. We know the name of that architect who was from Syria. He was Apollodoro di Damasco. And what he did, just behind that, there is the highest of the 7 hills of Rome. So he cut the hill, and to keep it, he built the markets. In a hemisphere shape. And these were the most beautiful the most beautiful shopping center. Marble, gold, really.
Wedding cake.
Oh,
the big wedding cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is called the big
Italian
wedding
says
cake.
it's a big wedding cake.
So this is the monument of Vittoria
Emanuele
II.
II.
And also the unknown soldier.
Yep.
This is where Bush came the other day. Probably. Okay. Here are the Swiss guards at the Vatican. Back to the Swiss guards, they have to be 18, unmarried, and Catholic. Here we are inside St. Peter's Square.
Designed and built by Bernini. They had the election of this book. Now they use for the election of book.
Sistine Chapel.
From which does not come out black, but it is not the
Well, but the antenna, but there's two there. So I guess it's the one to the left.
There is one level. See, no, the top.
What about it?
I don't know why. It's the Pope studio. The studio of the Pope, because the Pope came back from Switzerland, I think today. Yesterday was in Switzerland. That one is the studio of the Pope from which he gives the blessing every Sunday, 12 o'clock.
We're in this gallery leading to the Sistine Chapel.
There's Ishtar.
Oh, okay.
And look at this one, she's Diana of Ephesus. They show us that all statues that were made with the eyes. Plus, like this, for painting. But not only the eyes were painted, also the clothes are red, blue, gold, very, very strong colors. You can't imagine how different they were because they saw a copy here in the Vatican studio.
In this part because of the tapestries. This is a hall full of tapestries. These were made in the 1500s with gold and silver threads.
And they describe the life of the Pope was so important. I tell you this because you're going to Mamma Mia. This series is painted. It's not a carving. It's painted. It means flat. What looks like
Really? It's painted. Everywhere you see it's flat.
It's amazing, yes. They did a very good job. The dark paint.
This is the killing of the innocent.
I show you. Yes.
His eyes will follow you. Oh, wow.
Oh, see, it's not just the eyes. Oh, everything.
It's the whole body. Wow.
Look, now it's straight in
Yes.
front. Okay?
Wow.
That's weird. That's weird.
And this is not magic. It's not magic. They told me, I don't understand anything about mathematics, but they told me that there is a focus point into which the parallel perpendicular lines go into is the base of perspective. Look now, it's on this side.
Clear and dark. And it was done in the 1700s. Now we're going into this gallery. Oh my goodness. Where every inch is painted. Oh, wow.
Okay, we keep.
Every inch of this ceiling has something on it.
Okay, everybody here now?
This is probably my favorite piece of art. This is Michelangelo's Pieta. You can just see how beautifully done it is.
Flash against that glass.
Here it is from this angle. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Here we are in the main part of St. Paul's.
The church is huge, and actually, because the proportions are very well studied, it's not possible to judge how big it is. That's the reason why they have written in the floor the length of the main churches in the world. Second largest church in the world is St. Paul in London. I don't know if you're familiar. From here, 158 meters, 0.10 centimeters from here to the alabaster window, how St. Paul in London is long.
You have to remember all the paintings in here are not paintings, they're mosaics. It's pretty amazing. Even the ceilings. Here's one of the mosaics, and you can see that it really looks like a painting. I'm gonna come in.
Mosaics, what you see as a painting is not. All the mosaics are copies of very famous paintings. This is the copy of the last painting by Raphael when you go to the mountain. You see the tomb of Raphael. Raphael was only 37. It was very good. 28,000
This is,
shades of colors of natural wonder.
okay, this is a replica of one of Raphael's paintings. This is also not a tapestry, but a mosaic. See if you can see the little pieces. Oh, yeah. This is the Palace of the Justice. We're heading toward the Spanish Steps. Very long walking tour, but we're all hanging in there. Here we are approaching the Spanish Steps. We're at the end of this street. These are all the great shops along here that perhaps we shall visit tomorrow.
That Nathaniel looks so European.
It does, thank you. Here we are at the Spanish Steps. I really don't know the significance of them. Maybe Alex is going to tell us. Street to go to the Trevi Fountain. The other group is waiting on us patiently as the traffic proceeds across. Here we are at the famous Trevi Fountain. Here we are at the famous Trevi. I'm going to go down and throw a coin over my shoulder.
Okay, here goes Lynetta throwing her coin. This is Lynetta and Nathaniel at the Trevi Fountain.
Today is Tuesday, June the 7th, and here we are at the beginning of our last day before we fly home tomorrow. We had an easy morning this morning. We got to sleep in. It's about 8 o'clock now, and our bus isn't picking us up till 9:45. So it's nice to enjoy the peacefulness and the serenity of Lake Demi. Here we are, Piazza Navona. You're gonna get what? Gelato. Okay, gelato, we're fine. We got some girls getting some henna tattoos. Kylie, let me swing in here and...
Hey, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth's getting... This is a great piazza, all the artists where you can buy artwork. It's just really lovely. This is the statue of the 4 main rivers in the world, and then on the other end is the statue of Neptune, the fountain of Neptune. Kylie getting her tattoo. Felix, look this way, I haven't got you. Say hello.
Hello.
This is our tour director for today and tomorrow, Felix. Okay, here is our finished product. It's Kylie and Elizabeth. And then Catherine's getting hers.
Are you getting one?
No, it's recording.
You got it?
It's recording. You want to take it?
What are you getting, Mom?
I'm getting a bracelet. Go tell the girls I'm getting one. Are they around here? All right, there's Hannah's. What does it say?
Individuality.
I like that. Matt, let's see yours.
Matt.
See yours. What did you get?
Ambition.
Ambition. Karen, what'd you get? Oh, I like that too. Chris, you get one? No.
People Square.
Okay. Here we are in
Villa
Piazza del
Borghese.
Popolo, Via Borghese.
The view from there is wonderful.
I bet so.
Really wonderful.
This square is famous for its twin churches, which is right.
This thing right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, up there, like if you go, you can see it better.
Go back a little
Also for its
further.
obelisk.
And also for its obelisk.
It's one of the hugest, the biggest ones
One of the biggest ones in Rome or
in
in,
Rome. No, I think the whole
in the whole Italy. Wow.
and it's Egyptian too. Like all the obelisks.
Please. All right, Andrew, sweetheart.
Yeah, I guess you can't really pose.
Can't really pose. What do you think this is? Did it go? Okay, there's one. Okay, one more. Thank you.
I'll be
It is. It's big.
I don't know.
Take a picture there. Take a picture of her.
Yeah, I've got her in there. These twin churches are wonderful. This is one of the twin churches. This is the other twin church, and it's different. There's not paintings inside the arches, and the baptistry is a little bit different. And there's that stone. All right, our last meal before we head for home tomorrow in our restaurant, Hotel Visconti. It's a beautiful place. You're rolling.
Spontaneous.
Sure enjoyed having you along. You were helpful. I'll remember you were very helpful. Be careful.
Here we are in the Rome airport. Guys, did you have a good trip? Good. Did you have a good trip? All right, we're...
Favorite part?
I don't know.
Everything.
Yeah.
Charles, Karen, y'all wave hello. We're leaving, go home. Yeah. There's Judy and Karen. Karen, what kind of gelato? Woo! We didn't make it home. They ran away from us at the gate. The plane took off without us while we stayed on the runway for an hour. So we are in the Dallas airport with pillows and blankets and snacks and toothbrushes and card games. And it's about 15 to